there are reports in the Russian media this morning that Haftar has actually left Moscow altogether. One of the two main official news agencies here, RIA Novosti, reported in their Cairo bureau, said that an informed Libyan source had said that Haftar had actually left the Russian capital. Not clear whether that was last night or very early this morning. That has since been confirmed by Al Arabiya, which is an influential and usually reliable TV and online source covering the Middle East. They say that Haftar has indeed left. There are also reports on the Russian media this morning saying that there's renewed fighting around Tripoli. And of course, there have also been some references on the website of Haftar's Libyan National Army saying that they are ready and able to achieve victory in their long-running civil war against the UN-backed government in Tripoli. It sounds very much as if these talks brokered by Moscow and Istanbul have come at a time when General Haftar feels that his forces might be able to achieve some kind of conclusive victory in Libya. And he raised objections last night saying that he didn't want to sign the ceasefire agreement, he did think about it. It didn't allow for the deployment of his forces. He wanted Turkish forces to withdraw from the country. He didn't want any Turkish forces to be monitoring that ceasefire because the Turks support the government in Tripoli and not his Tobruk-based alternative government. So it sounds very much as if he may well have actually left Russia. On one of the reliable sources here, Radio Echo Moscow, they use a Russian word that means literally he has not just left the negotiations, he's left the country. So it looks as if we have talks where one side, the UN-backed national government in Tripoli, have signed up to the Russian and Turkish brokered ceasefire. The other side hasn't. There is that shaky truce that has been in operation since Sunday, but as I say, there are reports of renewed fighting this morning. So it's unclear at this moment what may happen next.
Briefly, Nick, I mean, listening to what you're saying there, you might think that this has all gone wrong for Russia. You don't think that's necessarily the case, though, do you?
No, this is very much win-win for Vladimir Putin. Putin has been steadily pursuing a policy of putting Russia in the middle of the Middle Eastern process, backing the Syrian government in their long-running civil war against ISIS, and now trying to broker a peace agreement in Libya. Whatever happens, as Angela Merkel just said a couple of days ago, Russia will be part of the peace process, and it's likely that Russian companies will get contracts to reconstruct Libya when peace finally comes to that war-torn North African country.